happy Mardi Gras weekend. Hope you're all having a great time. I'm just chilling at home. I've got lots of cleaning and grocery shopping to do. My house is a mess, but there's a few things I want to talk about first. Just want to preface this by saying that I don't mean to offend anybody, and what I'm saying comes from a place of love, and that is all. I just want to say some things after someone made a comment to me that was fairly, let's go with the word interesting. It made me really mad, but I didn't want to hide behind just doing like a written Facebook post, because it's easy to hide behind a screen, and I'm pretty nervous about saying all this shit, but I'm going to say it because hopefully it'll mean that people are more likely to listen. Let's see. I've actually lost count of the number of occasions that I've witnessed or experienced firsthand something called biphobia and also bi erasure, and that's from both the straight and gay communities. It's not really any wonder that it took me till I was like 29 to come out properly, and it's probably no wonder there are still so many bi people that are in the closet, so to speak. Yeah.
I was getting really angry already, so I decided to use a cute filter because, that helps. But yeah, even now, I prefer not to be labelled, not to be labelled as anything, and that's really for fear of judgment. But I don't understand, why do we need to conform to one side? So I want to share with you some things that people have said to me from both the gay and the straight community over the past couple of years.
I always knew that you would end up being a lesbian.
So what do I call you now when I'm talking about you? Are you gay or are you straight?
Oh my god, I was so relieved when you came out as a lesbian. I just knew there was a reason that we didn't work out together.
I think it's time for you to pick a side.
Are you enjoying your lesbian phase?
Being bi is greedy.
You're so lucky. You don't even have to experience homophobia. You can just be straight if you want to.
So, are you more straight or more gay?
It kind of sucks because you're never going to be truly happy if you're always lusting after a gender that's different to your partner's. You can't pick and choose. It's really unfair to the gay community.
A lot of these comments were made by people who I know and love very much, and they were said without malice or intent to offend me. So I've been able to kind of grit my teeth and brush it all off. So if that was you, don't worry. I'm not angry at you. But some comments that have been made to me recently are really, really, really hurtful. So here's what they have been. Somebody actually said this to me online, behind a screen. So that's easy to do, isn't it?
Are you watching Mardi Gras because you miss being gay?
Yeah, someone actually said that. And then the second and final thing, which has actually been said to me on more than one occasion by more than one person.
Rhona, you're not gay anymore. You're dating a man.
So there's some things that I need to say. Don't erase my identity. Of course, it'd be much easier for me to fit in as a monosexual, which is someone that is either gay or straight. But for some people, it doesn't actually work like that. Like, being with a woman doesn't make me a lesbian, and being with a man doesn't make me straight. I'm just going to let that sink in for a moment.
If you think I'm some sideline type chick, kinky guys gon' tell me lies, best recognize real quick, bitch. You got the wrong bitch. You got the wrong bitch. You got the wrong.
Of course, it'd be much easier to just be gay or just be straight. The research actually shows, if you look it up, that people are generally more comfortable accepting people with clear-cut binary sexualities. And the sad fact is that most people feel uncomfortable as well, like if their partner is bisexual. That's actually a thing. So, like, for some people that I've dated, it's actually been a deal breaker. And I feel that this is because of all the generalizations that society places on bisexuals. And here are some of what those are.
Bisexuals are very promiscuous. They'll just have sex with anything that moves.
Bisexuals are much more likely to cheat on you.
Bisexuals are just closet gays who are having trouble admitting who they really are. Firstly, promiscuity and cheating will happen irrespective of a person's gender or their sexuality. All right? I'm not going to point any fingers at any groups of people because I don't want to offend anybody. You can do the research yourself if you want to look it up. But the people taking home the medal for cheating are not bisexual women, let me tell you that much. Also, I'm not a closet gay. I know who I am. I'm not trying to figure that out. I'm not trying to make up my mind. I've been like this forever. I love who I love, regardless of gender. So that shouldn't be that hard to understand. So I think that if more people understood this, then more people could feel comfortable to come out as bisexual or, as who they are. Placing yourself or someone else into a binary category might save some discomfort, but I really struggle to understand why some people still seem to care what or who we do in the bedroom.
I'd really like to hope that a lot of this just comes down to lack of education, but this is something important, and we need to stop assuming other people's sexuality and commenting on it, and thereby erasing part of their identities with biphobic comments just because of who they're dating at that particular time.
So whoever you are and whatever you believe and whatever you identify with, let's make something very clear.
Bisexuals do actually exist. The bisexual flag is actually pink, purple, and blue.
And best of all, the LGBTQ community name for bisexual people is actually unicorns. How perfect is that?
Let's not forget the main message here though, which is that love is love. If you want to read or watch any more about this topic and you're interested, then I'll put some links in the comments. Thank you so much if you're still watching. I really appreciate it. Lots of love.